Hi, this is Nicole German, Whimsical Cat Warrior. Today's reading is going to be different than I've ever done, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be what are my divine gifts, my divine blessings in the sense of, or spiritual gifts, okay? We all have them. We all have spiritual gifts, but we just excel in other areas than others. But we're all capable of doing all of it, right? When I say I'm clairvoyant, this means I can see things, I can see visions. When I say I'm clairaudient, this means I can hear spirit, right? And we all connect to the divine spirit and have that ability and do all the time. Your ideas don't just come from you, they come from source, okay? So we'll see how it goes. Just think of this as like, what are your spiritual gifts, or what do I need to work on in the sense of spirituality, right? To enhance your gifts. Like for some, like they might get really strong visions and dreams, okay? So what can you do to connect to the divine strong, like have a stronger connection to the divine or whatever it may be, okay? So I got two piles here. Pile 1 is the yellow candle, and pile 2 is the black candle, okay? So what's your spiritual gifts? We'll see how it goes, right? But that's like what is kind of the topic is. It could just be talking about what, like what's going on in your life and how you can enhance it, okay? So we'll see how it goes. Pile 1, yellow candle. Okay, we got a lot of cards here. I ended up just pulling like one, actually some had more, but I intended to pull one card from like each of these decks and a bunch came out, so hopefully we can fit it all in. Okay, so we start off with awakening and then inner voice. So for awakening, it's a huge thing, right? It's like someone who's having an awakening is someone who's like on the spiritual path. There's someone who's aware or awakening up to who they truly are and waking up to the fact, hey, I do have spiritual gifts, like inner voice. So you're trusting your intuition. So one of your strengths is just like having a knowing, and knowing that you do have gifts and you're waking up to that fact, right? So we'll move on more. So definitely you are awakening. So, which is a huge deal. Not everyone in this lifetime is going to spiritually wake up, right? And you're listening to your inner voice. If you already haven't had your spiritual awakening, your initial one, right? You kind of will continue to go through awakenings throughout your life. Like you have your first big spiritual awakening, but you'll always grow more, right? So you're just trusting your inner voice, and that is a part of your gift, right? Is being able to hear your inner voice and trust your inner voice. So this also means with voice that you're most likely, a strength of yours is clairaudient, meaning you can hear spirit. So this can mean many things. You hear spirit, yes, in your head. You're not crazy, okay? And you can also, like through songs or even picking up like words here and there, or from conversations, as strange as it sounds, you will hear things on the outside, in your outside environment, that are messages from spirit also. Okay, so these ones are auras, right? And this I have put in in both piles. You see those auras in the sky? That's kind of that is what spirit looks like. And to the physical eye for most who are going to see spirit, and that'd be clairvoyant, right? So we'll assume that, well, everyone is clairvoyant, right? So this can be a strength of yours. So focus on your clairaudience, listening to spirit, hearing spirit, and seeing spirit, okay? And this is what spirit will look like on the outside eye, but if you meditate or with your third eye, they'll show themselves in different ways. Okay. So I already can say for this pile for sure, you have a strong connection with the elementals and the animals and Mother Nature and the fairy spirits, right? So that is one of your gifts and strengths, is working because you are awakening to who you truly are. So a part of your purpose is working with nature, is working with animals. Um, and they're supporting you and are with you. So another gift of yours is you can see when I say element, I'm going to say it pixies, elementals. We'll say pixies because here's a pixie trail. We'll show you what that looks like. And here's a picture of actually animals. And I've never, this archangel, I'm going to put actually right up here because I can't, I'm going to try to say it. Do you see it? Because I don't know if I'll say it right. Archangel Perlimaki. I have no idea for that one. But there it is, that if you can say that, because she shows up here twice. She's also in this card again with the nature spirits, 2 nature spirit cards. So definitely strong connection with Mother Nature, the nature spirits. This is a pixie trail. I see this stuff all the time. I see it, and it's quite awesome actually. You know what? If you look in the clouds too, that's a good place to start. Say like definitely these spirits are with you all the time. The nature spirits. You must spend time with animals or care a lot about nature, and that is part of your purpose, right? Because animals, you know, in your voice, you can use your voice for the animals, right? But and Archangel Michael's also here. Archangel Michael's always good to work with, like always. That's how I feel anyways. But definitely Archangel, whoever this Archangel is, definitely would like want to work with you because she showed up twice here. Strong connection with animals. And actually, speaking of strong connection with animals, you know, animals have souls and feelings, right? So you might also pick up on that. Like, you might understand animals like in a way other people don't, and animals like communicate to you, right? Not like Dr. Doodle, but like kind of, you know what I mean? You're definitely connected with nature. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got the Knight of Flames. So I only pulled one card for this. So I just find this is like more speaking of, if this is like speaking of a gift or your drive, I would say this just means you go after whatever you want passionately, and you're not scared to like change things up. You're not scared to share your ideas, trust your ideas. Like, say, like some people might look at you as like, oh, that's not responsible, that's a little fickle, but really no, you're just trusting your intuition. And that might seem crazy to someone else because most people do their 9 to 5 and have a routine. Like, you might say like, oh, I'm going here, this trip here, or I'm gonna go, like, it might even be like something like that. Like, maybe you went on a trip to help animals and it sounds so bizarre to some people, but it's like you just trust yourself and you go after what you want. You just jump right in it. And this is a strength, right? This is awesome. It's a good thing. Like, you trust your inner voice even if it seems obscure to other people because you know what's right for you, right? Past life. So this card for like gifts, this also means that you probably have memories of your past lives. And if like and like say you can dream about your past lives, you might like some deja vus can be from your past lives. So it just means that you while waking up, like spiritually waking up, you might connect to the past. So when that happens, it's actually can be a great thing because really you can pick up more skills from your past. And if it's things that need to be healed, then it's also will be healed. So really knowing who you are in the past is a great thing. But I'm not like someone who would be like dive too much into the past. Like, it's nice to know things, but that's just me personally. But who knows? Like, there's a thing called the Akashic Record, so maybe you that's something you do or will be into. It's pretty much the Akashic Records is everything every feeling, thought, everything existent recorded, right? And every potential recorded. So you can meditate and dive if you want to find out more about the past or someone else's past. Like people do this. It's forget what it's called, but past life regression or something along those lines, where you help people overcome their fears to find out about their past lives. Anyways, this could be also a part of your gift, and something you might want to get into is meditating, viewing the Akashic records. Maybe you kind of already do it already, or you just have knowledge of your past lives. Okay? Mediumship. This is you also. Wow, this pal's like so gifted all around. Okay, so mediumship in itself is, I'll read the card. It's you being able to connect to deceased loved ones, is being able to connect to spirit in general, the other side, the spirit world. Okay, you're able to connect, and it's a strong gift. And you probably do it all the time. If you're unaware that you're a medium, you probably do it all the time and you just question it. And maybe not for this pile. Maybe you were actually aware and you don't question yourself. I just mean with like this inner voice, trusting yourself, knowing you're awakening. I mean, experiencing these things. With this King of Wands, I feel like you're very confident and sure. So for those of you though who don't know and are like, you do though, but it's like you don't share it because you're like, I don't want to sound crazy, and maybe it was this, maybe it was that. No, you're definitely mediumship. Let me just read a medium, not mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones, right? And this is how you view it. Everyone does. Like, not all of us, but a lot of us do have lost someone in our lives, and we will think about those people. And it's not just because we miss them. That is our connection to them spiritually. They're connecting to us, right? So just know, like, and for a medium, if this is your gift, I would definitely like suggest to throw it into your daily life, because it's such an important gift. It's such an important gift. And maybe that in your past life, you were also a medium, you're waking up to this stuff. You're so gifted all around. I feel like you have to be awakened to this. But say you weren't awakened to the fact that you have all these gifts, I would be like, whoa, but like it should make sense to you. It should make sense to you. This all should make sense to you. And say you're just waking up and this sounds like a lot. It's not like, hey, tomorrow you need to go work, be a medium, work with the sperries and all this. Like, no, just it's like, this is a process. These are just gifts you do. You have these gifts all around. And if it sounds like a lot, which I don't think it is for you. If anything, I think this will excite you. And like, now this can confirm that you have your gifts, and it can help you move forward with all of it, because of you got this energy, this fiery, passionate energy. But it is a lot. You're very gifted in a lot of ways, but you if you have all these gifts, it's because you can handle it. Like, what's that saying? God doesn't give you what you can't handle, or whatever along those lines. So all of this is a part of your purpose, but you're gonna be this creative person with so much energy and be able to go here and here and here, that you'll be able to make it all work. This is so cool. Yeah. So yeah, with mediumship, don't be scared, right? And you should already know, like, but if it is new to you with mediumship, don't ever be scared, and you can have a crystal to protect you, and know that nothing, just everything you see, just know, like, it most likely was just a person. Like, either would you be scared if someone walked up to you? No. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe that's a message for some. Don't be fearful of your gifts. They're gifts, Okay, we got, because this is the Father card, so it's stability, but because this is spirituality, this is again representing the nature spirits, because this for me is the dragon. So you might particularly resonate with you might probably, because the dragon to me is like fire, passionate. The dragon has such an intense energy, high energy, that like for sure, like that could be one of your guides, because with this fire energy, like if you work with the dragons, they'll help you keep, I don't know, keep your energy up and give you boosts of energy when you're working on all these things. It seems like you're gonna have a lot going on spiritually, for sure, a lot of growth. So this is just another thing with also leadership, stability, working with the elementals, whoever that may be, and dragon, if that resonates for you. Yeah, this is about balance. So you're really able to trust yourself in balance, like know when you need rest, know when you need play, know when you need to work, know when you need to focus on things. Like you're really good at balancing everything out. Like that's what I said. Like you have so many gifts here. It's like seems intense. Like this is a lot to take on, but like you have like this dragon energy about you. You have like this passion, this fire, and you are, you know how to stabilize your life. Like, and it, like for someone else it could seem like I don't know how you do it, because like you're doing so much, and but yet you're so put together, and it's like you really know how to balance your life because you trust your inner voice. Like if your inner voice says go to sleep, you go to sleep. If your inner voice says go to this place, you go to this place. You really trust yourself to know where you need to be and when you need to be there, and it's put you in a position of like constantly being in balance. It's, and really that's a great gift. Like this is all cool, but like think about like just like, because we've all been through situations, this is real organization. Being able to balance out your life is an absolute gift. Okay, what we got nurture. Definitely, here's the image for this. It's like, I think, I forget what this deck is. It's like an artist deck or a creativity deck, but definitely nurturing. Like people who work with animals and always are. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or a pet. What did I say? Like this person is so loving. They love animals. Like I said, children, they really care for the world, and it shows, and they work hard, and it's saying make sure you care for yourself, right? So that's what this card reminds you of. Like you get work and play, but as long as you're listening to your intuition, which you are, like rest when you need to and whatnot, you like really are all together, just so well put together. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's this? Okay, I don't know the names of the these cards are quite difficult for me to read, but this card's about, again, like, so this one represents water, but water being like constantly flow, emotion. This person's very emotional. So with you have the ability of balance, okay? Because this card is about like having an intensity, an intense amount of something, but if you overdo it, you'll get droughted out, right? So it's just like you have the ability, and it is a gift, like to be able to balance work and play, and just all around things in your life, okay? Because you do have like this crazy high intense and energy, and you have so many gifts where it would be like an overload probably for a lot of people, and it's important for you to manage everything in your life because you have so much going on, and you have so much energy, you have so much like abundance and drive. I don't know how to explain it. You have a lot, and it's just like it could be, if you didn't know, if you got off balance and didn't trust yourself, it could throw you off kilter, right? But really, if you always trust your instincts, your intuition, um you'll always be balanced. But that's twice, so that's an important thing for you, right? Because you do have so many gifts, you do have um so much love and nurturing to give to this world, right? So it's important for you to stay balanced, always trust yourself. So yeah, seeing the truth in you. I didn't read this one yet, but we'll give you a good look at it for a sec. And it's just like waking up, knowing you, trusting yourself. That's what I really feel with this pile. She's looking in the water. See you for who you are. Like this, like I'm reading this pile, and I hope you're seeing yourself as this person, like this loving, caring person. Like the world needs you. The world needs you. Like you're really amazing. Like maybe you don't even know it because it's like, well, you've always had these things to to balance out in your life, and you've always had these gifts to balance out in your life, whether you knew about it or not. You had a lot, and you always had this drive and this passion. So it's just like, see the truth of you, know who you really are, and see yourself as you truly are, like this person who's like crazy strong and nurturing and has so much to give to this world, like really needs people like you. Truly see yourself. Yeah. And you go against the grain. So like, that's what I'm saying with this Knight of Wands and like trusting your instincts. Go against the grain. People might question you. Who cares? You know, like, not everyone's gonna live the same life, and you know what, you know what's best for you. And if it sounds crazy to someone else, that's because it's crazy for them. That's because they wouldn't do it. That's because that's them. They're just reflecting themselves on you. So go against the grain. If anyone's ever like, what, that's because of them, not you, right? You trust yourself. You do what's right for you, okay? See yourself this way, okay? So someone else sees you like, that's crazy. That's them, right? That's not you. This is you. This is you, free, naked, swimming against the grain. Okay, have fun over there. I'm gonna go against the grain to a magical world. Like, I'm telling you, like, you have so much. You have like so much gifts, and like it's amazing. And you know what? Not everyone will understand it, and that's okay. You do. You do. The team does. So when the team does, like your spiritual team, your tribe, okay? And going against the grain, it's like not everyone's gonna understand you, and that's okay. That's not what we're here for, to make everyone like us. We're here to be ourselves, and your tribe will come to you, right? Everyone has their tribe. And you attract your tribe by being your true self, right? Mintaka. Ooh. Okay. Longing for home, belonging, the original light source. So you might be a starseed. A starseed is someone who has had past lives in other planets, and they chose to come to Earth to help humanity because of its dense energy and darkness, pretty much. And we chose, even though we were on other planets on light beings, I think Mitaka was destroyed. So some starseeds, ETs that lived on other planets, their planets were destroyed. And some of us chose to come to Earth so we can help Earth pretty much raise its frequencies, help it save the Earth pretty much from the 3D, the dark frequencies. So Mintaka might have been one of your home planets. If that's the case, you are super loving. You might relate to water and mermaids. I'm getting shivers right now. So I know this is not for everyone, but this resonates for some viewer out here. I'm getting shivers here. You might even be in tears because you remember this home. You remember this home, and you remember having to leave this home behind. Wow. Okay, but home is within, home is in source. Okay, and I'm sorry for this that doesn't resonate, but it does for someone. That longing you have is from a home planet, right? You can still connect to your star family in the Galactic Federation, okay? The longing for home is because this isn't your planet. You came here to help this planet, okay? But you have other starseeds here. Your tribe is here on this Earth, going to be with you and feel the same as you. I know it feels lonely, especially like, you know, when a lot of people aren't awakened, but your tribe is here and you're never alone, okay? You're never alone. I'm right here. I'm a starseed, okay? I get it. I understand it. So you're not alone. And if that doesn't resonate for some of you, just know that longing for home you get is because you're such like, you miss the purity of source. You miss source because on Earth it's like a 3D dense energy, and it's heavy sometimes. We as human beings, we chose to go through a human experience where we have ego and we experience pain, but in experiencing those things we miss home. But we're always connected to home, and your tribe is here, okay? And really we're all one. There's no separation here, but I understand why you feel different, okay? Because you are. But in truth we are all connected, okay? remember your purpose, remember who you are, and just keep going against the grain, okay? Not all of us here are star seeds, and it's okay to be different. Yeah, falling into my arms. Gonna look at this image, especially for those that resonated. If you meditate, think of this image, and you'll see you'll be in her arms, and you'll get that feeling of home, okay? That longing will try to go away. I'm getting the shakes a little bit, so don't worry. You are not alone, ever, ever. Put your hand on your heart right now. There's your home. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life, okay? Holding extreme opposites of life, okay? You're holding a very high energy. You have many gifts here, okay? And you are balancing it out wonderfully, wonderfully. But when you get that longing for home and that missing from home, know that's completely normal, especially for you, a starseed, okay? When you get that overwhelming emotions, you can meditate, imagine you with your star family, your galactic family, giving you love and light, release all that no longer serves, because, and know that even in those moments where you're feeling that sadness, know that you are the strongest being ever. You have no idea, okay? Those tears don't make you weak. They make you strong. Release it. Those tears, and after you release that, your galactic team is able to bring in more downloads, more light. Okay, you're not alone. Success. Okay, this might be one of your spirit animals. It's hard to see. It's a panther. Success is a part of your purpose, meaning, okay, yeah, we all have our north node, right? We're all come to Earth to have our human experience, learn things, but you are a starseed. There is also meant to be a lot of success in your life, okay? Don't doubt that. You know, a lot of starseeds have a difficult upbringing. Not all of us, but some of us, and we get these belief systems that like success might not be for us, but really it is. It is really the destiny of most starseeds. Success really is strong in my birth chart. Check out your birth chart, but either way, for this pile, success is a part of your destiny. It's part of your purpose, right? Yes, of course, this loving, nurturing thing. Life isn't about money, and I'm not saying money here, but you are meant to be well taken care of all around, right? And your team will help you do that. And as long as you're listening to your inner voice at every moment, you're gonna get it. Things are just fall in place naturally, okay? Don't listen, go against the grain. Trust your inner voice. Your inner voice. You meditate, listen to yourself, okay? Pile 1? All right, I'm gonna have to do pile 2 for like a whole second video. I hope that resonated, okay? Wow, such great energy. So gifted, pile 1. Please, if you have any questions, email me. I really felt that strong, like someone did definitely relate to that Mintaka. You can look up Mintaka. Anyways, you are very balanced. This card still stands out to me, so I'm gonna say keep going, stay against the grain, go after your purpose, be you, your authentic self. So gifted. Okay, thank you so much, pal 1. Love and light.